Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about a problem many of us face, not having enough time. You might feel like you need hours every day to get better at English, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. In fact, you can make incredible progress with just 20 minutes of daily, focused practice. The secret is not the amount of time, it's the consistency. Think about building a strong house. You don't build it all at once. You add one brick every single day. That's the power of this method. So, let's break down how you can use just 20 minutes to completely transform your English. I call this the 20-minute blueprint, and it has 3 simple parts. Minutes 1 to 5, the warm-up. This is your active learning time. Grab a notebook or a note-taking app on your phone. In these 5 minutes, you're not learning anything new. You're reviewing something you learned yesterday. Maybe it's a few new vocabulary words. Write them down and say them out loud 3 times. Or maybe it's a grammar rule you're still working on. Read the rule and then write a new sentence using it. This is how you move knowledge from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. It's a quick, focused exercise that gets your brain ready for the next step. Minutes 6 to 15, the main event. This is the core of your practice, and the goal is to get as much exposure to English as possible. This is where you can mix things up. You can choose to listen. Find a short 10-minute podcast or a YouTube video in English about a topic you love. It doesn't have to be an English lesson. It can be about cooking, sports, or technology. Listen actively, trying to catch as many words as you can. Read. Grab an article online or a chapter from an English book. Read it slowly, paying attention to new words and phrases. Don't worry about understanding every single word. Focus on the main idea. Watch. Find a short clip from a movie or TV show. Watch it once for the story, and then watch it a second time with subtitles to catch the words you missed. The goal here is immersion. You're exposing yourself to English in a fun way that fits into your daily life. Minutes 16 to 20, the wrap-up. This is the most important part, because it's where you produce the language. In these final 5 minutes, you're going to speak. You don't need a partner. Just grab your phone and open a voice recorder app. For about 3 to 5 minutes, just speak your day. Talk about what you did today. What did you eat for breakfast? What did you do at work? What are your plans for the evening? Don't worry about making mistakes. The goal here is just to get the words out. You can talk about what you read or watched in the previous step. This is how you activate everything you've learned. You're giving your brain the chance to connect all the pieces. And once you have this blueprint, you can fill it with so many interesting activities. Today, I want to talk about how you can use things you already love, like music and podcasts, to make your English practice fun and effective. Music is more than just entertainment. It's a powerful language learning tool. The rhythm and melody of a song can help your brain remember new words and phrases much faster than a list. So, let's try a simple 3-step music method. Step 1, just listen to a song you love in English. Don't worry about understanding the lyrics. Just enjoy the music. Step 2, find the lyrics online and read along while you listen to the song again. This helps you connect the sound of the words to their spelling. You'll be surprised by how many words you already know. Step 3, now try singing along. Don't worry about being perfect. The goal is to practice your pronunciation and intonation in a fun, low-pressure way. And it's not just music. Podcasts are one of the best ways to improve your listening skills. A podcast is a conversation, and listening to a conversation is perfect practice for a real life conversation. So, I have a podcast power up method for you. Step 1. Find a podcast about a topic you're passionate about. It could be about movies, sports, history, or anything else you find interesting. Step 2. Listen actively. Don't just hear the words. Try to understand the main ideas and the feeling. Step 3. Many podcasts have a transcript. Find the transcript and listen to the episode again while reading the words. This is a great way to learn new vocabulary and see how the words are spelled. But what about visual learning? This is where TV shows and movies come in. You don't have to watch every single episode of a show. You can just watch a short clip, maybe 5 to 10 minutes long. The pictures on the screen help you understand the context, even if you don't understand every word. So, let's try the Netflix classroom. Step 1. Choose a show with a clear story and characters. Start with something simple, like a comedy show or a cartoon. Step 2. Watch the first time with subtitles in your native language to understand the story. Step 3. Watch it again with English subtitles. This helps you connect the spoken English to the written English. Now, try watching a short scene with no subtitles at all. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just try to get the general idea. This is how you train your ear to recognize sounds. And here's a bonus tip. Focus on one character. Try to listen to how one character speaks. Listen to their specific way of speaking, the rhythm, the speed, the vocabulary. This can help you find a model to copy, and it makes the process less overwhelming. All of these things are easy to fit into your 20 minutes a day. You can listen to a song on your commute, read a short article during your lunch break, or watch a short clip from a show while you're relaxing in the evening. It's all about making English a part of your daily life. And here's a bonus tip. Focus on one character. Try to listen to how one character speaks, the rhythm, the speed, the vocabulary. This can help you find a model to copy, and it makes the process less overwhelming. All of these things are easy to fit into your 20 minutes a day. You can listen to a song on your commute, read a short article during your lunch break, or watch a short clip from a show while you're relaxing in the evening. It's all about making English a part of your daily life. Now, all of this listening and reading is fantastic, but at some point, you have to start speaking. So what if you don't have an English-speaking friend? The internet is full of people who are in the exact same situation. You can find a virtual conversation partner on a language exchange app. This is a person who wants to learn your language, and you want to learn theirs. You can spend 15 minutes speaking English and 15 minutes speaking their language. It's a perfect, no-cost way to practice your speaking skills in a low-pressure environment. And it's not just about one-on-one conversations. You can use the internet to find a community. Maybe you love a specific video game. You can find a Discord server or a forum for that game and start chatting with other players in English. You're talking about a topic you are passionate about, which makes the conversation much more natural and fun. You'll be learning new vocabulary and using your English without even thinking about it. And for the times when you don't have a human to talk to, you can even practice with AI. There are many chatbots now that you can talk to. They can't judge you, and you can practice as much as you want. You can ask them questions, tell them about your day, and even ask them to correct your mistakes. It's a great way to build confidence before you talk to a real person. As you use all of these strategies, you're going to feel amazing one day, and you're going to feel frustrated the next day. This is normal. This is what we call a learning plateau. It's a period where you feel like you're not getting better, even though you are practicing. It feels like you've stopped, but you haven't. You're just consolidating all the information you've learned. It's a necessary part of the process. So when you feel stuck, remember that you are still growing. Be kind to yourself. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Just keep going. You're still consolidating all the information you've learned. It's a necessary part of the process. So when you feel stuck, remember that you are still growing. Be kind to yourself. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Just keep going. Now, a great way to push through a plateau is to become your own best teacher. It's all about turning your mistakes into powerful learning tools. Think of it like a sports team. After a game, they watch a replay to see what they did well and what they need to improve. You can do the same thing with your English. I call this the review and reflect method. First, I want you to start a mistake notebook. This isn't a notebook to feel bad about yourself. It's a notebook for growth. Every time you make a mistake in a conversation or an exercise, write it down. For example, maybe you said, "I went at the store," instead of "I went to the store." Write down the wrong sentence and then write down the correct one next to it. It sounds simple, but this active reflection forces your brain to learn the correct pattern. Second, every day, in your first 5 minutes of practice, do a quick 3-2-1 review. 3. Review 3 new words you learned yesterday. Say them out loud. 2. Review 2 new phrases or chunks you learned. 1. Look at one mistake from your mistake notebook. Read the correct sentence and say it out loud. This quick daily review is incredibly powerful. It ensures that you're not just learning new things, but that you're actually remembering them. But, not everyone learns the same way. We all have a unique learning style, and finding yours is a huge step toward making your practice more effective and more enjoyable. There are 3 main types of learners: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. If you are a visual learner, you learn best with your eyes. You love to see things written down. For you, flashcards with pictures are a great idea. Watching videos with subtitles is an essential part of your routine. You can also use mind maps to organize new vocabulary and ideas. If you are an auditory learner, you learn best by hearing things. You probably love listening to music and podcasts in English. For you, the most important practice is to repeat words and phrases out loud. You can even talk to yourself in English. Don't worry if people look at you strangely. You're building fluency. And if you are a kinesthetic learner, you learn best by doing things. You probably need to move your body to learn. For you, writing things down with a pen and paper is very effective. You can also try acting out a phrase or using gestures while you speak. This physical movement helps your brain remember the information. So the key is to experiment. Try a few of these methods and see what works best for you. Don't force yourself to do something you don't enjoy. If you hate watching TV, don't do it. Find the method that feels right for you. So, the key is to experiment. Try a few of these methods and see what works best for you. Don't force yourself to do something you don't enjoy. If you hate watching TV, don't do it. Find the method that feels right for you. Now, once you have your 20-minute blueprint and you know your learning style, the last piece of the puzzle is to create the perfect learning environment. This is the place where you practice every day. It doesn't have to be a big room. It can be a small corner of your bedroom or a quiet table in a library. The most important thing is that it is a dedicated space just for your English practice. When you sit down in that space, your brain knows it's time to focus on English. The second part of the environment is to remove distractions. Our phones, our tablets, our social media, they all want our attention. So before you start your 20 minutes, turn off all your notifications. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Close all the extra tabs on your computer. This will allow you to focus completely on your task. Think of it as a small, quiet island in the middle of a noisy ocean. And finally, have all your materials ready. Make sure your notebook, your pen, your headphones, and any books you need are right there. You don't want to waste your 20 minutes looking for things. This small preparation makes a huge difference in how effective your practice is. Now, a learning environment isn't just about a physical space, it's also a social one. You can be your own best teacher, but sometimes you need a little help. That's why having an accountability partner can be so powerful. This is a person who you can check in with every day. You don't have to study together, but you can send each other a message that says, "I did my 20 minutes today." This small act of checking in can give you the motivation to keep going, especially on days when you don't feel like it. It's like having a teammate. You're both working toward the same goal. You can find an accountability partner in your English class, or you can find one online in a language learning community. Just find someone who is serious about their studies. You can even create a simple accountability checklist. At the end of the day, you can send your partner a quick message that says, "Today, I listened to a 10-minute podcast. I spoke for 5 minutes about my day. I learned 3 new words." This is a great way to stay on track and to see all the small progress you are making. This is a great way to stay on track and to see all the small progress you are making. Now, as you practice speaking, you might start to worry about your accent. This is a fear that almost every language learner has. We worry that we sound wrong or that we are not a perfect speaker. But I want you to change the way you think about this. Your accent is not a mistake. It's a part of who you are. The goal is not to have a perfect accent. The goal is to have a clear and understandable one. So, how can you improve your pronunciation? One of the best ways is a technique called shadowing. You find a short audio clip from a native speaker. It could be a song, a podcast, or a video, and you listen to a short part, maybe 15 seconds. Then you pause and try to repeat it exactly as you heard it, copying the rhythm, the intonation, and the specific sounds. Don't just look at the words. Listen to the music of the language. A second tip is to use a mirror. Find a mirror and stand in front of it. Say a few words that are difficult for you, like the th sound in think or the r sound in rock. Watch how your mouth and lips move. This visual feedback can help you understand why a sound is difficult and how to correct it. And finally, focus on a single sound for a week. Don't try to fix every sound at once. Choose one sound that you find difficult and just focus on that one sound. You can find a list of words with that sound and practice saying them. This simple focus can make a huge difference over time. Now, as you do all of this, you have to be kind to yourself. Language learning is not just about what you do with your mouth, it's also about what you do with your mind. You have to be a mindful learner. That means you have to be present and patient. Don't worry about how far you have to go. Just focus on your 20 minutes of practice right now. Be present in the moment. And a great way to practice mindfulness is to keep a language journal. At the end of every week, you can write a few sentences about your feelings about the process. You can write about what was easy and what was difficult. This helps you understand your own feelings and keeps you from getting frustrated. You can write about a small victory you had, like finally understanding a sentence in a movie or having a conversation that was a little bit easier. It's so important to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. You're not just learning English, you're building a new skill, a new connection to the world. And it's so important to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. So, as we bring this long session to a close, I want you to remember that the most powerful tool you have is not a book or an app, it's consistency. You don't need a lot of time. You just need to show up. 20 minutes a day. That's all. It's like building a mountain, one small stone at a time. Each stone, each 20-minute session might seem small on its own, but over time, they will form a powerful, unbreakable foundation. So find your routine, be kind to yourself, and remember that every small effort counts. Thank you so much for joining me today on Learn English with Podcast. I hope this lesson gave you the inspiration and the plan you need to start your daily 20-minute routine. If you enjoyed this episode and feel ready to commit to just 20 minutes a day, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Tell me one thing you'll do in your first 20 minutes today. And, of course, if you want to keep improving your English and building your confidence, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. Until next time, keep practicing, keep being brave, and keep speaking. Goodbye for now.